Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Louisville Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Boley looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. He's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Creative running there. Touchdown, Alabama. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. You go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play when you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. That's an important first down on that running play. Here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Good enough for first down yardage. The Cardinals come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Grab behind the line, it's Hauser. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the...
He jumped right over the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Back to pass. It's Foley. Gets made on the outbound. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
And the Cardinals come to the line with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense flexing. He's stopping again at the 1-yard line. That would be 3rd down.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
No gain on 2nd down, and they punch it in here. 3rd and goal from the 2. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Louisville. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program. And hopefully they play well today.
Pass caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. This Alabama offense is moving quickly now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Makes a nice move there. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw, and it's caught. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. This is the 6th play on the drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights through a tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Alabama now operating in the red zone. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. It's a draw play. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back. It's Flowers. He's running out of time here. He pulls in the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Sellers. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
A new set of downs after that completion. Inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Boley. He escapes the pocket. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First down and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Scott. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Flowers. Not able to connect, incomplete. Empty set now, 5 wide. And he's back to throw again on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Cardinals will kick this deep, begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And here's the handoff. Has it back to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Louisville.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Great move in the open field. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Scanning the field, it's Flowers. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Sellers. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd down. They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Cardinals moving quickly down the field here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Back to pass. It's Boley. Caught quickly. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On third down, he drops to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. The Cardinals will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but that play moves him in the scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Cardinals are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Scott. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Back to throw, it's Flowers. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Oh, what a cut. It's still going. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their deep.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Touchdown, Louisville. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Makes a quick catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Short connection to the tight end here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass complete. It's second down now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass. It's Flowers. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights off a defender. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. To the air. It's Flowers. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown. Tied.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And they tack on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. physical offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Chewing clock with the running game.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And now the running back's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That game makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Boley. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Cardinals churn out another first down. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Cardinals. This offense is still clicking.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Excellent catch and run by the senior. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. First and 10 now for the offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw. It's Flowers. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Touchdown! Bama! Still no answer for this offense.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check him out. And the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Duke Blue Devils offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose his secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
First down and 10. From the shotgun now, there's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. And the Blue Devils will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Louisville's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Throwing off play action. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Cardinals pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm.
Touchdown, Louisville, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? for some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Great shot here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Position second and long from their own 12. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Marchuk. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this? And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? To throw, it's Boley. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The Cardinals looking to cash in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The defense just makes the stop short of the goal line. Run down at the 1. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The Cardinals will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So they start 1st and 10 for their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Same tailback, another carry. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. He gets loose. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. They'll run it to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pass. It's Boley. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Up and over the man. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Cardinals are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Third down, out of the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Sellers. Touchdown, Cardinals. He couldn't stop him there. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Boley. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Sellers. They bring him down after a short gain there. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And the Cardinals will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Back in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So here's the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. Looking downfield, it's Boley. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Looks left and finds his target there. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? There's contact on the throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And this will be fair caught and up to 15. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. High completion makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got it with room to run. Crosses the 35. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Timeout is called. Clock strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. To throw, it's Boley. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Stop right there at the line. No gain. The Cardinals will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch made at the 20. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Back to throw again. He finds the running back in the flat. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up. He decides to keep it here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's 3rd down for the offense. They try to sneak it for the 1st. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Blue Devils look to keep this drive moving. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. 7th play of the drive coming up. He hands it off from the gun.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And that miss leaves at a 23-point deficit.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Duke. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 23-7. And he takes this from inside the 5. Well, he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Boley. Pulls it in, it's Sellers. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The sure hands, it's Cowser. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On the move now. The receiver grabs it. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 16 after the miss. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. The ball is loose. Scooped up with the defense. Touchdown, Cardinals. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
32-7.
Returner looking to make a play here. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football. The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's first and goal now. Dropping back, it's Boley. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
He'll toss it to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Louisville has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Parks. It's complete on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
A running play called on 4th down. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. Ball handed off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Cardinals with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Cardinals will line up here on 1st down and goal. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Louisville. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. 2nd down after that previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got room to run. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The receiver makes the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Third and short to hand the ball off. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The sure hands. It's Hussein. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Parks. That pass is caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive moving. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back, it's Parks. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Took contact on the throw. And the senior showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Here we go. Two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Texas A&M's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format, and it
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Louisville Cardinals offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Receiver makes the catch. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Now passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field. Go for it on 4th down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. He's going to hand this off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Aggies pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now from the pistol formation. Give it to the back again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a point.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Receivers are bunched together.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. After the 2nd down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking to throw. It's Boley. Grab made by the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good...
He's got it right near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Cardinals. They strike first in this national title bout. Team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Running back with the football. The defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. So both team settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To throw, it's Boley. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He finds his man. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Caught behind the line. It's Hauser. Touchdown, Louisville. Great connection there for 6 points. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
With the BHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The back's got it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. looking to set up a screen pass here. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made, but let's see what that flag was about. Got to make sure the guy's allowed to make the fair catch before you hit him. Very obvious call there. Dropping back. It's Bowling. Caught over the middle. It's Sellers. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Come to the line for second down and very short now. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll try to run for the first down. The Cardinals are going to keep this drive moving. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Grab down the middle. It's Hauser. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a deep shot to the right. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris is trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. He keeps it on the design run. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. The ball will be down at the 20. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Keeping it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Boley. Caught over the middle. It's Hauser. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, you got to be thinking, hey, we got him right now. And they dial up the blitz, get after him, come up with a sack.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Handoff in a single back formation. Taking over the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab behind the line. It's Simon. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And it's blocked. The kick was low. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Boley. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Cardinals will send their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. There's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Simon. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Play action here on first down. And the pass is incomplete. Just a few seconds left in the third quarter of this playoff collision. Time for one more play. Makes a quick catch. Oh, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the third quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. It's a shotgun run call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to throw. It's Boley. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football.
And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the nice touchdown negated by the penalty, and it'll back the offense up. Third down play for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. He missed it. Off target that time. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. Off the play fake on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. A completion makes it second down. Grab behind the line, and it's Williams. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Now the Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Aggies, as they answer with their first score of this title game. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Bowling. Finds an open target on the left side. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Can he get there on the ground? It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he released it. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He could go. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick cut. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? The junior able to bring him down quickly. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Catch made on the out route. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring out third down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Boley. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Incomplete for a third straight play.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Their last chance here. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies.